Hi, and welcome back. I hope everyone had a great holiday weekend. This video is a follow-up to the previous video about creating curves in Cricut Design Space. To give you a quick recap, in the previous video, 3 clever ways to create curves in Cricut Design Space were revealed. The first method used the letter S, the second method the tilde or squiggle key, and the third method used the parenthesis. This video would demonstrate how you can incorporate curvy lines using the cut, draw, and print then cut options. With Design Space open, I'm going to start with the draw option. I'm going to make a 3x3 card. So I'm going to select a square, make it 3x3, and change the color to white. Next, I'm going to make a curved line. I'm going to choose the squiggle. So I'm going over to text. And I'm going to select Shift on the keyboard and the squiggle key. Now for this curved line, you can choose to leave the style to regular for the outline look, or to writing for a thinner line. So I'm going to change it to writing. And now I'm just going to create a simple design to place on top of the card. Now I'm going to select all. I'm going to group those together. And then I'm going to duplicate. And I'm going to duplicate one more time. Now I'm going to select all of them, distribute vertically and horizontally, and then also center vertically. And now I want to group, and I'm going to rotate those 90 degrees, and I'm going to change the color. Now I'm going to make the height 3. Now I'm going to place this on top of the square. Okay, now I want to add text at the bottom. And I'm going to make the font size 12. And I'm also going to change the color. I will place this at the bottom. Now I'm going to select all of that and center horizontally. And now, before I do that, before I hit attach, I'm going to space the letters out a little bit more. And then I'll just select all again and center horizontally, and then attach. Okay, so with this one, the machine is going to draw the curved lines, draw the text, and also cut out the square. Okay, moving on to the print then cut option. I'm going to select a square, make it 3 inches as well, change the color to white, and I want to add the same design that I added to this card so I'm going over to the layers panel, select text and duplicate. And then I also want this design. I'm going to select group because all of the curved lines are grouped together, and I'm going to duplicate. And then I'll just move this over here. I want to change the color, so I will change this to that and change this to that. And then I will select all, center horizontally, just move this down a little bit. I'll select all, center horizontally, and then I'm going to attach, and then I'm also going to flatten. And basically what this does is the machine will prompt me to print the design and text, and then the machine will only cut out the square. So there's a difference between this one and this one, in which the machine will draw the design as well as the text and cut out the square. And then, like I said, with this one, this will be printed out on your printer, and the machine, the Cricut machine, will only cut out the square. For the cutting option, I'm going to choose another square, and I'm going to make it 6 by 3, and I'm going to change the color to white. Now I'm going to select a score line and change this to 3. Now I'm going to select both the square and the score line, and I'm going to center. And then with both still selected, I'm going to click on group to group those together. Now I want to select a curved line. I'm going to choose the squiggle again because it's quick and easy. So I'm going over to text. I'm going to select Shift on the keyboard and the squiggle key. This time I want the machine to cut the curved line. Since I'm using the writing style, the machine will prompt me to print, and then it will cut the lines. So if I change it to regular, this is what you will get, and the machine will actually cut that out as an outline. So I'm going to leave this as writing, and then I'm going back up to change this to, or convert this to a cut. I'm just going to create just a simple design and then add text at the bottom. I'll set the text to draw at the bottom. I'll rotate this 90 degrees and then set this at 2.5 and this at 0.2. And with it still selected, I'll duplicate it a couple more times. And I'm just going to change the color. Go with the teal and then the yellow, teal, and then the yellow again. And I'm going to select all, distribute vertically and horizontally, and then I'll also center vertically, and then I will group those together. I'm going to rotate this square 90 degrees, and I'm going to rotate curved lines 90 degrees as well. Now I'm going to place it onto the square. Now I want to add text at the bottom, so I'm just going to go back over to one of the other cards and find the text that I want, and then I will click on it in the layers panel and click on duplicate, and I'll just bring this over here. Now I'm going to select all and center horizontally, and then I'm going to attach. So basically what's going to happen is that the machine is going to prompt me to print the curved lines as well as the text, and then it will actually cut the curved lines and cut out the square or the rectangle, and then also score it. Now, to give you an example of it actually cutting this shape here, I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to detach. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to one of the cards over here, and I just want the curved lines here. I'll just go to this one and go to the curved lines only. I'll just grab one of them, and then I will duplicate, and I'll select that, and I will bring it over here, and I'll reduce the size to 2.5, and I'll move it down here. Now I need to change this to, or convert this to a cut, and again this will actually print, and then the machine will cut it. So I'll just move this over. Now I'm going to select all of this, center horizontally, and then attach. I'm going to align these. I'm going to select all and then attach, and now I'm going to hit make it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what I've shared, give it a positive like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Also, if you have a topic suggestion on what you would like to see, drop them in the comment section below. Remember, stay positive, appreciate your progress, and I'll see you in the next video.